Hey friends, Jerry Hardesty here with my video series, Exploring Abstracts, Quick Tips for Viewing. Are you ready for number 5? Quick tip number 5? Well, first, let's review the first 4 tips. Maybe you remember them, maybe you don't, but here they are. Tip number 1, there are no images. Remember, don't look for one. Just look at the whole and take it all in. Tip number 2, question yourself, how does this painting make me feel? Tip number 3, what about the painting captivates your attention? And then number 4, what dominates the piece? What draws you in, immediately draws you in? So what's the dominant force of the painting? So, moving on. I hope that these tips are beneficial so that when you go to a gallery or a museum, you will not dismiss abstracts, but view them with a different mindset. In other words, don't think, oh, my 5-year-old could do that. That's almost an insult to the artist. Or anybody can throw paint at a canvas. Well, you know, a lot that does happen. We do throw paint at canvases, but that's not the only thing we do. There's a whole lot more to creating an abstract painting that is effective than just throwing paint. Certainly liking a piece is one of the first steps. If you don't like it, then hey, move on to the next one. But using these tips and asking yourself why you like something will help you appreciate abstract pieces much, much more, enable you to even talk about them, to talk about why you like them. And that's probably very, very important. So let's look at the piece for today. This is a piece that I call Zazen. Zazen. And tip number 5 is the piece energetic? Is it positive? So those are questions you need to ask in tip number 5. Is the piece energetic, and is it positive? Now, like I said, I call this Zazen, and Zazen is Japanese for seated meditation. So could you live with this piece in your environment? Could you meditate by sitting and viewing this piece during a meditation practice? Zazen is generally a means of insight into the nature of existence. So could you look at this piece and think about your own existence? If you see this piece, you know, you can see that there's various layers. There's texture involved. There's a lot of different colors involved. There's drips there, but you can see the layers. And so it's like peeling back the skin of an onion, hey, for lack of a better example, or peeling back the layers of yourself and delving into your own existence and really digging deep and thinking about and meditating on your own existence, your own mortality. You know, one of my favorite things to do is to lay on my couch and look at a huge painting above it. Now, even though I painted this painting myself, and it's called Epiphany, so every once in a while I'll have an epiphany because I'll see something new in the painting that I'd never seen before. I'll discover things that I previously did not see, but that may be very subtle. So it can certainly be a time of insight into existence. Back to Zazen, is it energetic? I think so. Is it positive? It can be. And could you meditate as you view it and meditate on another piece? At any rate, art encourages our lives, our homes, and our places of work. And I challenge you to find your own Zazen. Now, again, I want to thank you for watching. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please leave those for me in the comments field in Facebook or send me an email. And let me bring up this first slide that I used as an opener. And you can see that my email address is at the bottom of this screen, and also the website where you can look at more of my abstract art if you so choose. So I encourage you to do that. And until the next time, when we go into tip number 6, this is Jerry Hardesty signing off.